we are getting Prabhu's valuable time. Thank you, Prabhu. So Prabhu is the president of ISKCON Varanasi and then Prayagraj temple. How many of you know Varanasi? So if you want to go, so we'll make next trip to Varanasi. So Prabhu currently serving as a vice chairman in NIDC, means National ISKCON Division Council it will come. So apart from, so Prabhu is a BTech graduate from NIT Surathkal. So did his chemical engineering and he worked with Oracle as software developer, and he is moving not only in India, he is going abroad also. So in educating the youth especially. So Prabhu had given so many seminars, Google, Salesforce, whatever you name, on different topics, stress management, mind control, and different areas. Prabhu has having vast amount of experience, especially in dealing with youth. So today we are having great fortune to have with us Prabhu. So let's welcome again by chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I feel very fortunate to be here. I feel dhanya. Dhanya Gopal Prabhu's enthusiasm has been very inspiring. I got more of his association during last year during our iLeads camp, you can say, training together, 40-45 days. And we all saw actually there some 3-4 devotees stood out in our entire batch, and Prabhu was one of them. He used to always sing also, each time. So, and everyone used to love so much. You love? So singing. So I also came for a commitment to some youths here. So long back that commitment was made, so I came. Otherwise for me coming was impossible back now. So the Mahakumbh is going on. And that is the reason I got late also, because His Vasugosh to Prabhupada disciple, he called. So he's in US and he just called me suddenly that time. And I told him, "Bro, I have class to see." So he said, no, right now. So the topic is also very interesting. So all of you seem to be like in your high school or yeah, inter college. Oh really? You are 10 plus 2?
2. 9th ఎవరు ఇక్కడ? 10th ఎవరు ఇక్కడ? ఇంకెవరైనా 8th క్లాస్ 7th క్లాస్?
Our residential students are some are there, some came back from vacation. So this is like general program which we will do.
Okay.
Many of them students.
But all of them know the basic.
No, some are new, some are like that.
Okay, fine.
General.
Hare
Some will
Krishna.
be more graduated.
So we'll offer from prayers, short prayers. You all know the prayers? Some of you know, right? So you can recite together. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nityanamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshakarine Vancha Kalpatarobhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. In India, there is always this big question: are we the makers of our own destiny? Do we make our own future? Right? So there are two schools of thought. One thought is Daivavad. Daivavad means everything is destined, predestined. So whatever I do, it doesn't matter. Ultimately, whatever is supposed to happen, whatever gods have decided, that only will happen. Right? And another philosophy is, another school of thought is, I am the maker of my own destiny, which is called as Karmavad. Okay? So whatever I do, accordingly only future will be there. Right? Is it true? There are just two extremes. I am the maker of my destiny, and it doesn't matter what I do. Whatever is decided by the gods, that only will happen. Whatever is written in your Kundali. You heard of these two? Yeah, correct. Now, what is the reality? That is the question. Okay. So, the reality Shastras say is not this, nor this. Neither this, nor this. What is the reality? It is in middle. What is the meaning of that? Like, for example, let's take one example. What's your good name?
Dola Shankar.
Dola Shankar. Prabhu? Manoj. So we'll take one example with both of them. Or maybe we'll take one more. Prabhu.
Sheshadri Vas.
Sheshadri? Vas. Literal. So Dola Shankar Prabhu and Sheshadri Vas Prabhu and Manoj Prabhu. So three of them have got 1,000 rupees each. Okay. Let's say that was their karma from previous life. That they start this life with 1,000 rupees. Okay. Now, what is going to happen to them in future? Okay. Now they begin from the same place. Like a race, you begin from the same place. Now what's going to happen to them in future? Let's ask them. What will they do with that money? Okay. So let's ask Dola Shankar.
We'll do good things for donations. In that 1,000 rupees which I have got, do for my reasons which I have to donate. Will make that in temples or any disabled peoples.
Oh, okay. My God, very noble heart. So he's telling, like, part of it he'll give to temple, part of it he'll give to help some poor people. Okay? Okay. Jai. Shankara Baba ki jai. So let's ask Manoj Prabhu.
Partly I'll try to invest that particular amount in some particular stuff in which I would like to see the purpose of what exactly my existence in this particular Janma would be like essential with respect to the previous Janma karma in which I was given that 1,000 rupees. So in finding that particular purpose and having it invested in that would be my priority.
Okay, good. So he's gonna basically invest. Yeah.
So I will donate 50% to temple or anywhere which is homeless people who are
Sheshadri. Yeah, you donate.
and 50% I will give to my mom because I don't need
Whom?
my mother.
Mom. Okay.
If I need money, I will take from her. In future.
So that is investment or seva?
Savings.
Seva, no?
So I will not waste money.
Selfless seva, no?
Selfless.
That taking
No.
taking part.
No, not like that. I will give it to my mother, and if I need that in future, then I will take it, or else I will keep it with my mother.
Just banking.
Yeah, let's. That's what I said. It's investment. Okay, basically, yeah. He's just telling, I'll just give it to my mother. That's it. That future part, let's not get there. So. Okay, let's add one more.
Akash.
Akash. He's smiling over here. I have plans. Yes, Prabhu. Question is same. Same. You got 1,000 rupees.
ప్రస్తుతానికి ఏమన్నా నా దగ్గర ఏమన్నా ఇంగ్లీష్ కాదు ఓకే ఫర్ ఫస్ట్ ఐ ట్రై టు ఇమాజిన్ దట్ ఇఫ్ ఐ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ నీడ్స్ ఫర్ నౌ ఇఫ్ దేర్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ అండ్ నౌ ఐ am being happy means I will try to build that money, we use the money for my future purposes.
Yeah. So just be a little specific. Future purposes means what?
It's,
like you just put it in bank and whenever you need to spend something, you'll take it out. Like that.
yeah, which will help my future to get the bright and I will save my
Academics or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, fine. So that is like personal expenses only.
Yeah.
My name is Bharat.
No. So let's meet Lord Ram. In India, it's difficult to find a atheistic name. Somehow or other, the name will be connected. Somebody named Sudarshana, somebody named Balaji only, and he's claiming to be atheist.
Two names are here.
Huh? Wow.
My elder brother name is Vishnu. My name is Bharat. My mom think like
Elder brother Ram?
not Vishnu.
Okay.
Vishnu also same Ram.
Yeah, same.
So my mother thought to give me that name Bharat. Second brother of Ram. I'll spend that money slowly, not same time.
Not saving, just spend. Okay. Okay, I think we'll stop here because you guys are very special, it seems. So see now you can see that they came with a certain karma, same karma, right? They began with same karma. But what did you find here? Can anyone say? What is your observation? They began at the same karma level, right? They're at the same place, they're of same age, similar age, and they have the same money. So can I say almost they began with same karma? Right? But did you notice that they are taking different paths in future? Right? Like one is making investment. You know, that I want to make more money. Why 1,000? There should be 3 more digits after that.
I meant was more of investing in the same purpose in which I was given 1,000 in the first place. Like I would try to
Yeah,
find
it's
it.
okay, Baba. Relax. Okay, you asked me, I'll invest. Yeah, you know. And somebody is wanting to just donate. That's it, you know. Balaji will take care of me. Hari Bol. Jai Jagannath. And somebody may want to give to parents, you know, and keep something you want to donate, and somebody may just want to keep it for personal expense, right? So you see, it's a it totally depends on the person's free will. Can I say like that? You know? Now let us say we go 1 week ahead in future. So after 1 week, let us say Manoj Prabhu has 1,800 rupees because he invested. So maybe it increased by 800. Maybe he purchased some chana and he roasted the chana and he's selling in the garden here. Chana jo garam, like that he's selling. Yeah, right, no? And then he has made like 800 rupees profit. Actually, he makes 2,200 rupees profit, but then 400 rupees in his daily eating and all went away. So now he has 1,800. Began with 1,000, he has 1,800. You know? And Prabhu donated, so he has 0.
He'll come and eat my dal.
And Prabhu has 500, still has 50-50, okay. Then Prabhu still has 900, only 100 rupees is expenditure, okay. And 0, okay. So let us say he has 100. So now Prabhu has 0, he has 500, he has 1,800, he has 900, and he has 100. Okay. Now this is the situation after 1 week. Now what is this? How did they come to this situation? Now their karma has changed, right? How did they come to this situation, bro?
Taking risk.
By their own will.
Huh.
By their own will.
By their own free will, they used their karma है ना? They made certain decisions. Did God force them to take that decision? No. है ना? Here, like none of us, I also didn't give any ideas, right? They only by themselves said. So now you can see 5 individuals also, different ways they are using that karma. Now after 1 week, they have reached some different levels of karma. Now again, what will happen to their future ahead? What does it depend upon? Their own decision. Let us say now, seeing Manoj Prabhu's 1800 rupees, okay, our Akash, है ना? Akash Prabhu decides, ये बढ़िया है, this is nice. So out of 900, I invest 600. Prabhu, it is possible, na? You get inspired and invest. And then he meets Manoj Prabhu and Śreyas, and he decides, yeah, this is good idea. So when he learns, okay, tadviddhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. So he learns, and then humble inquiry, and then he becomes dhanya. So now further his future may also change according. And Prabhu is like, Manoj Prabhu is like, see, in 1 week I made 1800 from 1000. So if I invest this 1800, it will become 3000 after 1 week. If I invest 3000, it will become 5000 in another week. है ना? So in 1 month, after 1 month, like starting from 1000, I'll be like into 8000. And like this compounding interest, if I go on and on. So he's like very excited now. That's it. Okay. So like this, different people may have different destinations actually. And Dola Shankar Prabhu is like, so much ecstasy is coming because of seva, bhakti. He thinks, let us just join full time. Because by 1000 rupees giving, just by 1000 rupees giving, so much ecstasy. What if I give my life? Rebo. So he joined the temple only. Okay, you are able to see the different destinations. So any point of time, Prabhu, where you are ahead, it depends upon your decision. Free will is in your hand, but there is one more factor. What is that factor? Like now, suppose Manoj Prabhu made some investment, but that can crash also. No? How many of it can crash? Yeah. You got He's laughing. Yeah, bro, that I never thought.
Market with no guarantee.
Yeah, market is no guarantee. So that's where Daiva factor comes. Or let us see another example. Like Akash Prabhu got inspired. So he's investing 600 rupees, remember? But he thinks I'll invest in agriculture. Okay. And Manoj Prabhu is like, you are investing 600, but now I'm investing 1800. So maybe Manoj Prabhu invested in market, like stock exchange. And from 1800 it came down to 100. After 6 months. And Akash Prabhu invested in agriculture. And that year, like bumper crop. Very nice rains at the right time, not like yesterday, 2 days. The right time rains came. And he got like, he had invested like 600 rupees. And maybe he took loan also of 5,000 rupees. And he invested 5,600. And he got a crop of like 2 lakh rupees. Very cool. So 10,000 rupees he paid off the loan with interest. And his investment was hardly anything, 600. So he got like bumper profit. So now, even he did not expect that my 600 will become like 1,90,000. But how did it become? Because there was a huge factor of Daiva. Correct or not? Because natural factors are not in your hand. Similarly, let us say Bharat. So Bharat Prabhu, let us say with that 1,000 rupees, let me just take for example, he bought a small piece of land like 100 square feet. Of course, you cannot get in 1,000. But just assume he bought 1,000. Maybe let us say he bought 2 pieces of land, 500 square feet. One here on this road, and another maybe somewhere in Tirupati. Okay. And suddenly after 2 days, government announced that that area will be graveyard area. Okay. So whatever money invested, that also went. Now who's going to buy that land? You know, he would also not like to stay around the ghosts and all, no? Dead bodies. So, huh? Okay, whatever that is. And suppose the investment which he made here, now suppose Revati Raman 2 comes and announces, we are making another temple of Lord Shri Ramachandra. Very good. And suddenly that land like price shoots up 100 times. So Prabhu is like overnight Lakpati. Started with 1,000 and it became 1 lakh. Correct, na? So this is called Daiva. Understandable? Yeah. So now someone may say, okay, if the rains are coming very nice this year, so anyway crop will come. No, crop will not come. He has to at least put investment of the seed. You agree? You know? So our success or our future is a combination of our endeavor, our karma, and Lord's mercy. Is this understandable? How many of us? You understood the point here? Now someone may say, but Prabhu, somebody got birth in a very rich family, or someone got birth in a family or in a house very close to temple. So he has very good opportunities. Or this guy got to study in very good school. But for me, I was born not in a good family, very bad culture. I was like, I never had even the basic things of life. I had to struggle. And I did not get the temple association also in my life. Okay? Can it happen? This kind of, yeah. It's like somebody is beginning race from there and somebody is beginning from here. So there is a huge gap in the beginning itself. But again, it depends upon the free will. There are so many young boys who get a very privileged life right from the beginning. It is said they are born with silver spoon, but then they misuse it. If you go to the city of Bangalore or Hyderabad, so many young kids are born like to great parentage, but then they misutilize it. Have you heard of seen such things? Yeah, spoiled sons, right? So, but on the other hand, there may be people who may be beginning a very humble life, like their life may be coming from a very humble beginning, but then they may make the right decisions. Okay, I may start with 1 rupee, but yeah, I'll use it properly. Correct? So there may be some gap in the beginning, but that may get covered up. Does it happen? You know, a classical example of Mukesh Ambani and Anil Ambani, the 2 Reliance brothers. There was a property division, I believe 20 years back, 15 years back. You know this, right? And in that property division, both got almost equal only. One got 4-5 companies, another got 4-5 companies from the Reliance world. And one got oil sector, another got telecom sector, communication sector. But then how they made decisions, how they made their priorities, based on that, one went like on the top of the world and another plunged down. Correct? He almost like practically like went below the debts. So it totally depends upon us how we utilize our free will. Another example. This example is given by Prabhupada. So Prabhupada says, let us say I go to airport and by mistake, although I was supposed to sit in a flight to Delhi, or let us say I was supposed to sit in a flight to Hyderabad, but maybe there were 2 flights on the same time, and by mistake I sat in Delhi flight. Oh my God! Now flight is like you can't just get down in the next station. Just once the flight takes off, you're going to land there only. And now I am making a big hue and cry inside the flight. What is this nonsense, These airline employees, they don't take care. I should be sitting in Hyderabad flight. Now how will I go from Delhi to Hyderabad? And so much of my time is going and all. So I may say such things. This is one option. And in my anger, I may fight with the next guy. Suppose I am sitting with Prabhu. And I am so angry. And he's telling, hey, why are you shouting? And I give him a slap only. Then he'll also give me a slap. And we both fight. And when the flight lands in Delhi, I'll land in jail. Correct, no? This is possible? Another possibility is, okay, now I realize, Krishna, I should have been more careful. I just sat in whichever flight I saw. I should have inquired, na, that I have to take this flight or that flight. So now I am thinking, okay, anyways, now this flight is going to Delhi. So I'll have to take some next flight or train back to Hyderabad. But while I am sitting, I start talking to Prabhu. So, sir, or he starts talking to me, whatever. And it ends up that I am having fields of sugar cane, and Prabhu is having business of sugar industry. He's making sugar, and he was looking for some good quality sugar cane, and I was looking for some good buyer. And this guy, he's in Delhi only. Anyway, I'm going to. He says, come to my factory, let's see. And I go there, and by evening I strike a very good business deal. And I'm like, thank you, Balaji, you sent me to Delhi instead of Hyderabad. And I got a very good business. This is also possible? Yeah. So now, on what factor does the difference depend upon? I got some karma. Because of my karma, I didn't do it, but because of my karma, I sat into a wrong flight. Can I say it's my karma? Yeah, because some arrangement of the nature. Okay. It's not like the employee also must have plotted, hey, isko Delhi bhej de. No, nothing like that. It just happens, sometimes things just happen. But because of that, you are in a situation now, but you still keep your calm and you take the right decision. So you end up gaining. So now at any given point of time, whatever happens, whatever is the arrangement of nature or God, from further on, you can still make your choices. That is the meaning of always having free will. Okay. So is our future predestined? No. It's in whose hand? Our hand. But is it totally in our hand? No. There is a dependence on Lord's arrangement also. Just like that, sowing the seeds and then what crop. Just like that investment in the land and what you get. Is this understandable? So we have to do our endeavor. At the same time, we have to also understand that not the entire result is in my hand. And one more question. Can I blame God for my destiny? Like let us say, no, 1 minute. Like I was giving you that example. No? One is born with a lot of money and another is born in a very poor family. So can I blame God for being born in a poor family? What is this? Why God has done this with me? Why can I not blame? Exactly. My today's situation, just like, say for example, Prabhu got only 100 rupees, right? After the first week, remember? But can he blame God for that? Yeah, I am left with only 100 rupees. He is left with 1800 rupees. This is cheating. Is this cheating? No. Why? Because beginning from 1000 rupees, how did he end up in 100 rupees? Because of his choices, na? Correct, Prabhu? Remember? Bharat Prabhu made his choice of spending 900 rupees. So he ended up with 100 rupees. So can he blame God for that? No. For how many of you it's clear? So like that. So that is what is the meaning of nothing is predestined. It depends upon our choice. At the same time, there is a dependence on God's arrangement. Now somebody will say, what is this God's arrangement factor? So it's like randomly, God will give him more profit. Yeah. So now here comes God's love. What is the meaning of God's love? Like, have you seen this anomaly? Sometimes there are two brothers. One brother gets 80% marks and parents are scolding him. Another brother gets 60% marks and parents are throwing a party for him. Any of you have seen such kind of situation?
Yes.
Huh? You have seen. How? Like, can you explain this? Take mic.
Long press.
My best friend's family. Actually, my best friend is a below the average student. He gets only 65% in every exam, and his brother gets 95% to 98 in every exam. But his younger brother gets very less comforts than my best friend. Even though he is not studying well, he will get every day biryani and everything he wants, and 2 bikes he has. But younger brother has only old cycle, bashed something.
You understood? He's telling the elder brother was scoring like almost 90-95%. And the elder brother was scoring generally 60-65 only. So now younger brother has reached 70 and the elder brother has come down to 80. So that's why they are scolding the elder brother at 80 and gifting many things and feeding him nice stuff even at 70%. You understood this example? Very simple example. Similarly, Prabhu, God knows what's best for us. So sometimes what result He may give even after our endeavor, that we may not be able to understand. But that is His mercy actually. That we need to understand He loves me. So sometimes some arrangement we may not understand. Also we may not understand what karma I did before because of that which He has to do now. Like sometimes for a crime someone has done 20 years back, he is caught now. You know this? There was this one place in Mumbai where Mumbai municipality was constructing something. So when they dug the ground, so many dead bodies came out, like skeletons. And then they did the DNA testing and all. Then they found that there was a case 20 years back. And this entire family was killed. And one guy was remaining. And then because of the proofs, they caught that guy actually. And that guy said, how did you find out? So the case got closed and I thought like I have escaped. They said we tried to make a building in some place and the skeletons came out. And then because some more things might have come out from that digging and then they found that this person was guilty. Right? So see, we don't know what karma we have done in the previous lives. And what happens is God sometimes has to punish us or reward us because of that karma. That we have no idea what God may do, why He may do. But He does it because of a reason and He does it for our good. Is this understandable? So now, any of you would like to share any thoughts, any questions? Please go ahead. Yeah.
Prabhuji, you have explained the difference between poor man and rich man.
Yeah.
So, poor man, he did not, so he's not a devotee of God. And rich man is not a devotee of God.
Yeah.
But why he is in rich family and why he is in poor family?
So as just now we discussed, like based on your previous karma, you don't know right now what previous karma you have done. But based on your previous karma, you begin from different starting point. Okay. So the person who was born in poor family, he might have done some karma. So he was supposed to be born in a poor family. And the person born in rich family. There's a verse in the Gita, Shuchinam Shrimatam Ge Yoga Brashto Vijayate. So Shrimatam is a word which is like somebody is given birth in a rich family. But that's not everyone, na? who gets to be born in Tata, Birla, or that kind of family, Ambani, right? And of course there are different levels of rich. But somebody may be born very poor because of certain karma he may have done. See, it's not just karma. Sometimes God may love a person so much that God knows that money is not good for him, because if he gets money, he gets spoiled. So out of mercy, God may place him like that. I know some rich people. There was this one boy, he was in our college. So his father was extremely rich. He was from Gujarat. Okay. And he used to borrow money from some of us. 100 rupees, 50 rupees. So you say, Baba, you can take care of everyone's expenses. And you are borrowing from us. So he said that his father gives him only 200 rupees a month. Only 200 rupees. Even in those days, I mean, it was less actually. So, and of that also he takes accounting. Like, in what did he spend? So it was quite surprising. So one time his father visited him actually there in our second year. So we actually asked him that, uncle, why you? So his father said, actually, if he doesn't learn to value money, then how will he grow up and take care of such a big business? And he said that I want to teach him discipline, that accountability, discipline. And therefore I also asked him, okay, what is he spending money? And he said that I want to teach him value of struggle. Otherwise he'll take things for granted. And he'll not be able to understand and relate with a common man. Very, very thoughtful. In fact, like in California, many of these tech companies CEOs, like this Facebook and whatever, these big tech companies, the CEOs of this tech companies, CEOs, CTOs and all, they don't allow their sons and daughters to touch Facebook and whatever, Twitter and Insta and all, till the age of 16 or 18. They don't allow. They are earning fortunes from making us do it. But they don't allow. Why? They said, today we are here because we didn't touch these things. Yeah, this is a reality.
But we are not understanding that and moving in that way.
Yeah, so they don't mind whether we understand or not. From us, they have to just earn. There is a documentary if you want to watch. I'm unable to remember the title.
Captains of the world. Captains of the world.
Not this one. Anyway, in this documentary, there are some of these people who began these companies, and later on they saw that actually they are wrongly influencing the world, and they are playing with people's free will actually. Because it's like this social media actually, the kind of pop-ups you get, the kind of advertisement you get, you are actually being manipulated. So then they gave up. They said, we don't want to continue with this. And some of the partners wanted to continue. So these partners who came out because of the moral concerns, so they are speaking in this documentary actually. And they are telling it's very bad and it's a manipulation. And we didn't begin with this. We began with giving people something to, a platform to us to like associate with each other socially. Okay. But now it turned into a monster money-making machine. And for that they are playing with people's data, they are playing with their personal lives, they are playing with their privacy. And they said that we felt responsible for it and so we quit. You understand? Anyway, what was your original question?
As the word describes between the poor
Yeah,
and
poor. So it is totally dependent upon that person's previous karma. There's no other factor there.
Prabhuji, when you say the previous karma, so in that particular cycle, if one particular person or any particular jiva who is actually starting with the first cycle, in which they don't have the punarjanma, so how does their particular karma start with the first place?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, but it's a very regular question asked. So in the Shastras it is said that we are never born, the first birth is never given on this planet. The first birth is as some demigod. As you said, there is no karma only. There is only the desire to enjoy separately from God. So when the person first comes, he may be born as Brahma, he may be born as some demigod in heavenly planets. So he's given a very good position in the material world. But then how he utilizes his free will even as a demigod. Like you see ministers or IAS officers, they may be placed in very powerful positions. But is it not true that they also have choice how they use their karma? Is it true? I'm asking, is it not true that they also have their choice, their free will, how they use their power?
Yeah, that's subjective for them. Like, my thing is when you say like we are predestined is something that's not true actually, because we have our own free will, which is a part of 50%, and 50% is God's grace on us, in which we are.
Let's not claim 50-50. Let's just say it's a combination.
Some is a combination.
Yeah.
So if I just say that I'm predestined to have the God's free will on my like my effort as well as interview, which is collectively, which is terming entirety as a predestined.
Yeah.
Can that not be a situational circumstance in which I'm saying I'm predestined to serve the God, at the same time I'm doing my own endeavor? It's not predestined.
No, absolutely not. Because Krishna never plays with your free will. You remember the example we began with, 5 of you?
Yeah.
Was there, you tell me honestly, when you had to decide how you are going to spend that 1,000 rupees, was there anyone influencing you? Like any kind of light is coming, no, make this decision. You tell me honestly.
I feel that whatever like when you say investment or something that I'm doing on my own choice, I feel that it's a will of the God in which I'm able to get that particular thought.
No. How it is will of God? You tell me how it is will of God. See, God does not know what you are going to do next minute. He actually does not know.
He doesn't know?
No, he does not know.
But he is the writer of everything that I'm doing now.
Like I'm if whenever the winter comes like here there is no winter.
Yeah, not then.
Yeah, not
there.
India there is winter means proper winter. So my mother calls me. Now I am 40 years of age. Even today my mother calls me. And she says that, hey, this winter is coming now, it's beginning, and you should cover your ears and you should wear socks and all that. Because she can, now is she using a CCTV camera or something? No. Or is it that, she's doing some yajna and she's influencing me from distance? And she's in another state, I'm in another state. No. But she can predict easily because she has observed me for many years. So she knows me. So she can predict that this guy will be doing this mistake. Do you understand this?
Okay. So even though she doesn't know, but her prediction in which there is a situation that is coming up with respect to her experience, she'll narrate to herself.
Yeah. I'm just asking a simple question. You understand this, that because she has observed me and my nature for many years, so she knows what I might do.
How I might be.
Mostly.
Okay.
And that's why she is able to
Call you up and say, let's be careful about that.
Yeah, correct? You understand?
Yeah.
Like if it starts raining, my mother may say, hey, come, I'm cooking pakodas, you must be wanting to eat pakodas. Oh yeah, I want to eat pakoda. How does she know? It's just, right? Because she knows the person. Now God is such an expert person, He almost knows us entirely.
Yeah.
Okay. In that sense, He can predict. That this guy will ask this question. See, I'll tell you, sometimes it happens, many times it happens to us. We read one verse and we can actually say what Prabhupada will be saying in the purport. Because since 21 years we are reading Prabhupada's purports and hearing Prabhupada's lectures. It's sometimes half of the things we can predict actually, what verse Prabhupada will be putting. Because you get to know the person, you have been associating with him since last 21 years. There are some devotees there in Varanasi, so they say, Prabhuji, you are going to talk there, you are going to talk to that devotee, don't shout. The situation is there, you should not shout. Okay. How do you know? I didn't know, Baba, you shout at this thing. You cannot tolerate this. It's very humbling, But okay.
So one small question.
Is it understandable?
Yeah.
Now one more thing. This is very important. All of you try to understand. God does not know your future. He does not know what choices you are going to make. Otherwise, where is the question of free will? Try to understand. Where is the question of free will? Even these guys, whoever is organizers here, they don't know what item you will like. Sometimes they prepare prasad, or they are preparing like 6 items. And sometimes they may think, oh, they will take this chow mein more. And it may happen that you may like the juice more and that gets over and that gets over. Hota na bro? It happens. Yeah. So it's like nobody can predict actually, because people have their free will and what they may like, what they may not like. What does God know? That is very important. God knows if you choose option A, your future will be X. If you choose option B, your future will be Y. If you choose option C, your future will be Z. But he does not know what you will choose. A, B or C. But he knows. If you choose A, you'll end up with X. And if you choose B, you'll end up with and if you choose C, you'll end up with Z. In any case, he knows your future. But he does not know which future you will choose. That is in your hand. Now you may say, but he is simply an organizer or manager, it seems. No. When you try to take a wrong decision, wrong for you, it tries to give sound from inside. Hey, don't be a bad boy. Correct? You're sitting in the exam. If you cheat, God knows you'll be caught. If you don't cheat, you may get less marks, God knows, but you'll have a better future. You'll become a better person. Correct? Now you're thinking, I should cheat. I should cheat. So from inside a voice comes, no, not a good idea. So what? I'll cheat. See, he doesn't force you to take a decision, does he? He does not force you, correct? Ultimately you decide. But do you see under like from inside one voice comes? And even if you try to good thing, good decision, then also voice comes. Yeah, good boy. Correct, no? Yeah. So see, he is there with you as your well-wishing friend. And he is there as a super intelligent God. But it does not interfere with your free will. He is like that Google map, GPS. You take a wrong turn, again it adjusts. Okay, no problem. Now you take this turn. Again you are, no, I'll take wrong turn again.
That's a very suitable example. Like that. So one small question is that when you actually...
So my point is, he will always guide you to Tirumala. Now you may take such turn that you will reach Delhi. See, you can just go from here to Alperi, you know? So it's just 1 kilometer probably. But you may take such turn that you may reach Delhi. Where is Delhi? You know, like 2000 kilometers. But from there, still GPS will keep adjusting. Okay, no problem. Now you again 1,000 times you have taken wrong turn. Reached where? You may reach Kashmir. And again you may come here. And again you may take a wrong turn and go to Trivandrum. Still it will peacefully say, take the right turn after 200 meters.
Anyway, you go to Delhi, but still you will be coming to Tirumala.
Yeah, you go to Trivandrum, you go to America also. You go to Assam. Or you go up in the air also, in a flight. It will say, okay, land now. It will always guide you to Tirumala. Okay. And it will keep adjusting, recalibration. It is called as recalibration. It always recalibrate itself. Okay, go. So at whatever point of life you are, in, God will try to guide you from there to Vaikuntha.
So one...
Is this understandable?
Yes.
But he will never force you. Your decision remains yours. Like these guys will say, no, Prabhu, please come for the program. So now some of you may be very honest. Yeah, Prabhuji, I'm trying my best to come, you know. I'm having there's something in the home, so I have to also attend. So they may say, okay, Prabhu, no problem. One devotee will drop you, he is going that side only. But you come. Okay, Prabhu, great, I'll come. And some of you may be like, you may not pick up the call only. So see, Still they will try next week. You know? So, but it's your free will, right? Correct or not? Like this. So he's the eternal GPS.
So when you actually mentioned that particular example of our karma being related with respect to our status, in which you are like the rich man, poor man example,
Yeah.
being a rich man still will contend with respect to their situation and karma. They're like, I want to pray God and I'm confined with that. So when you mentioned like there are people with respect to God's name, like Balaji, but being an atheist, so how things work out for them despite being an atheist? They don't actually have the free will of the God, but still like things work like frivolously work out for them. Like what would be the potential reason for that?
No, it's if you try to fully analyze the karma, then you get paralysis. From analysis to paralysis. Because it's not possible. It's not possible for tiny living entities like us to comprehend the universal karma. There is heavy amount of karma in this universe. You are making some choices, he is making, I am making. We are even speaking some things. So for whatever we choose to do, there is some responsibility factor, and it will come back to us. Like Newton's third law, if you know physics,
Yes.
there's an equal and opposite reaction, whatever you do. So there is the amount of karma which is there in this universe, nobody can comprehend, no supercomputer can comprehend, only God can comprehend. So you can understand karma in principle. Okay. But if you try to enter into it, then there are so many other factors. Like how much even do you remember your own karma? And you may not remember how many insects you killed while walking on the road, right? Of course, that is very negligible karma because you are not deliberately doing it. But in childhood, we probably did deliberately. You see a dog. Correct, na? So you forgot, right? Having done that. But your Paramatma has records. Not that he is enjoying. But then he has to make us a better person, so he has to teach us certain things, right? So it's, believe me, like it's impossible to do that full analysis. You're trying to fully comprehend. Best is, Prabhu, that Krishna has given the Bhagavad Gita, and you become his devotee. Because the entire purpose is to go to Vaikuntha, go to Tirumala. So if the best way is, he has already given the best GPS. So you become his devotee, and he will, even if you are in Delhi, but you say, Prabhu, now I just want to. So he may say, come, I am going in flight. I just take you. You don't have to now. I will directly land by helicopter on Tirumala. Haribol. That is called Kripa. That is called mercy. So mercy means it doesn't matter what math or what equation or what Papa Punya you did before. Now you are willing to be a proper devotee. He says, let us forgive all your previous things. Even in the Bible it has said, Jesus said, sin no more. And I will forgive all your previous account. Deleted. Entire account deleted. That's what happened at the time of initiation. Diksha. Okay? Like Prabhu's name is Dhanya Gopal Prabhu. So the Diksha time one becomes Dhanya. Dhanya means fortunate. How fortunate? So Krishna says, I'll delete your entire account of last all the lifetimes. Because now you got the point. Once, see, the purpose of jail, or purpose of prison or punishment is not to punish is not to torture the person, is to reform the person. You agree? So if the person is reformed, in jail also they do, na? If the person behaves very nicely, consistently, they reduce. He was supposed to be there for 12 years. They leave him in 7 years only. Because of excellent behavior and excellent conduct. It happens. Correct? Like that. Make sense?
Yes, I got it.
One last question. This is the last question. Śreyas
One question I have to take from back also. Yes. I mean that devotee can, he has raised the hand. Quickly we'll take both.
Prabhu, if our destiny is combination of karma, our own will and God's mercy, can we change it a bit according to our free will?
Yeah, that's what I said. If you surrender, see, like Arjuna surrendered to Krishna. See, Arjuna stood no chance. Pandavas were supposed to lose the battle. You know that? How? Because there was Bhishma, there was Drona, and there was Karna. These three guys, even Bhishma alone was sufficient to defeat the Pandavas. Bhishma alone was sufficient. He didn't need all these guys. And Dronacharya and Karna together were sufficient to win the battle. Okay. Even Kripacharya was there. And Duryodhana also. See, we might take Duryodhana to be a funny guy. Very powerful guy. He was as good as Bhima. So, Pandavas stood no chance against that. And they had almost two-thirds of the total warriors, number of warriors they had. Plus, they had the best of the warriors, Narayan Sena of Krishna's Dwarka. Plus, they were ruling party, so they had better weapons because they had money, correct? So, how did Arjuna and Pandavas win? Because Krishna said, you became my duty, that's it. Forget about rules and all. Match is fixed. Why? Because I want. And that is called God. Now, what is the fun in being God if you can't do such things? Right? Of course, it is because it is the right thing. Dharma Yuddha. So there is in 11th chapter, I think it is 33rd verse, where Krishna says, Tasmat tvam uttishta yasho labhasva jitva shatrum jitva rajyam jitvam rajyam jitvam shatrum rajyam bhuksham samriddham mayye veda niyata purvam eva nimitta matram bhavasavya sachim. So in this verse, Krishna is explaining Arjuna, therefore, first he shows it in the universal form that how in the future, in the near future, I am killing all these guys. I am Kala. Kala is killing. So they are destined to die because they have taken wrong decision. See, when did it become fixed that they are destined to die? When the Kauravas disrobed Draupadi. Okay? And when they illegally took away the property of Pandavas. Okay? Plus when they behaved very badly with Vidura. These three offenses. What are the three offenses? Disrobing Draupadi, highest offense. Okay. Draupadi was not just a lady. She was a lady of very great noble character. She was a devotee of Lord. So to disrobe some lady in public, you are inviting death. Second, illegally taking away what belonged to Pandavas, someone else, anyone else. That too, such glorious people as Pandavas. And third, offending great personalities like Vidura. Sinless personalities. Yeah, because Bhishma and Drona also they little bit troubled, but Vidura was just extreme. They just expelled him, and I don't want to go into that entire episode. It's very, very greatly offensive. Because of the three offenses, actually, it was already announced, by those who understood Dharma, that they are going to lose. In Hindi, there is a saying, "Aa bail mujhe maar," inviting death ourselves. If I announce, what can ISIS do to me? ISIS may send a terrorist and finish me off. So why should I invite trouble to myself? Correct? अपने ही पैरों पे स्वयं कुल्हाड़ी मार लेना, taking an axe and that's what Kauravas did. Bhima took a vow that day that because you have tried to disrobe Draupadi, actually Duryodhana was telling to Draupadi, now you are my property and I want you to sit on my thighs, which is a very dirty. And publicly he was see today everybody is talking all these things only. Those days, 5,000 years back, in place like Hastinapur, extremely cultured. So Bhima that time, that moment took a vow. Duryodhana, the thighs which you are talking about, I will tear them apart. And that time Vidura said, Swaha. He looked at Dhritarashtra and said, you fool, you're really a blind person. You're not able to see that because you're allowing your sons to do adharma, the reactions will burn your entire dynasty now. Is that war is simply a detail now. You're sure to die. If you don't get killed by war, your people will get killed by some disease. But because they only have pressed the button. But kill me, kill me. You understand the point? So now that's what Krishna said, na? Mayye vete nihata purvameva. I have already fixed it. This is going to happen. Because these guys have done a lot of adharma. Now they have to pay back. Then Arjuna would say, then why do you need me if you are sure that you are going to kill them? Yeah. I need to give credit to someone. So if you want credit, you come. Nimitta matra, bhava sabya sacha. Nimitta matra means just become my instrument. So if you follow God, Prabhu, then God will give you very special mercy. So if you, like see Prabhupada, he lived only to fulfill Lord Chaitanya's mission. So obviously, he became very dear to Krishna. Like if you go on a trip sent by government of India or sent by your company, then who will pay for your trip? Entirely, isn't it? Your food, your stay, everything. Similarly, if you act on behalf of God, then will karma be applicable to you or will Krishna burn the karma? Got the point now? So if you live for, like that's what happened to Arjuna. Arjuna was fighting with the similar weapons like Duryodhana was fighting. But Arjuna was not getting any karma. Rather Arjuna was getting blessing. Why? He was fighting selflessly for the will of Krishna and for the cause of dharma. Is it understandable? Like if you are a soldier in Kargil and if you kill a Pakistani soldier, you get medal, Paramveer Chakra. Now you may be so hot-headed now, you may come back to Tirupati and see, I got Paramveer Chakra. Now you're trying to take rest in the afternoon and the neighborhood guy is playing loud music. Okay, so chalo ek aur Paramveer Chakra. Now you get jail. Hey, come on, Baba, I killed one guy, you gave Chakra. Another guy, yeah, that you did on behalf of government. This you did for yourself. So you get karma, not Chakra. You understand? It's not the activity, it's why you are doing it. So Arjuna killing, he is getting blessing. Because he is killing on behalf of Krishna. Hai na? Correct, na? Like, can you keep this glass there? So who kept that glass there? Let them answer. Who kept that glass there? Manoj. No, not Manoj. His hand kept, no? Tell me, technically correct or not? His hand kept? Then why do we say Manoj Prabhu kept?
On behalf of the
Because his hand is surrendered to him, na? Correct? What does his hand do? What he wants to do. So therefore, who is responsible? Manoj Prabhu. Like suppose I go out and I say to the auto person, can you take me to Renigunta station? He says, okay, I'll take you. So I said, he takes me. So then I get out at the Renigunta and I go inside, correct? No, in middle something. Money. Yeah, hey, sir, please pay. In Tirupati, auto walas are quite arrogant. 100 rupees extra, 50 rupees extra, always. So I say, Prabhu, whose auto it is? He will say, mine. Who drove here? I. Who decided to drive here? I. Then why should I pay? See, I asking him, whose auto it is? His auto, na? Who drove? He drove. Who decided to drive? He only. Why should I pay, bro? Why am I responsible? Hey, sir, you asked me to drive. It was your desire to come. Yeah, it might be my desire, but you did not. See, that's the point. If he is following me, then who is responsible? Like if somebody is murdered by some gunda, some supari, like. So they find out who had the motive of killing, who had the decision making. So they give only 2 or 3 years of imprisonment to that person who killed. but then they give life imprisonment to person who got him killed. You know this? This is called third degree murder, first degree, second degree murder, first degree murder. So there is a difference in technicality. Understandable? Like that. Like you may be doing exercise like this. And suddenly our Prabhu comes. Eat the burden Balaji. And he just opens the door and suddenly comes and oh no, sorry. So he will also understand, there is no, little bit momentarily person feels bad after that. He is anyways Balaji, so he will bless. But suppose you are waiting for now it's a very serious correct na bro? Now is Peterburn and Balaji will go in background. Correct na? You understand now? Like suppose you are coming from Bombay in train and I am receiving you at the Tirupati station. And I said, no, you came to receive me. Oh yeah, you. Oh, actually you. Yeah, come, bro. And I even garland you and all. And I give you like big 10-course feast also, bro. Fresh Mahaprasad for you, everything okay. And then I say like, Prabhu, thank you, you came to receive me. I said, yeah, actually, I thought the other train is coming on this platform. So, I did not know your train is coming on this platform. Yeah, acha. So, okay, no problem, but still, like, you knew not that I was coming. I knew you were coming, I didn't know you were coming today. Yeah, but still, at least you brought this garland and this food for me, prasad for me. This was getting wasted. I didn't know where to dump actually. So I saw you, so I just. Yeah, but at least you are taking me in your car to. Yeah, I'm running a taxi service, so I'm going to charge you anyways. See, when you got down on the train, you felt so happy, right? Because you're getting your friend garland and Now still you have the garland, still you have the prasad, but now do you feel that happy? Why? Because you just realize that this guy had no intention of it simply happened. Are you clear, bro? Similarly, bro, your motivation makes a lot of difference. Sometimes you may be feeding a devotee, like I go to Akash and Prabhu, take. Prabhu, 2 more puris. Prabhu, 3 more laddus. Prabhu, 1 more glass sambar. Prabhu, please. Sambar like Prabhu, please. And then I bring like 1 big piece of cake. Prabhu, cake, Prabhu. How Prabhu without cake? Now he is thinking that Prabhu loves me so much. But what is my heart? I'll feed him so much that he falls sick. I heard this cake is made of maida, fully. And they put a lot of sugar in that cake. And there are artificial colors also. So let me feed to this guy. He should fall sick so that every time he does nice kirtan and devotees are clapping for him. Tomorrow he will not come only. He will be sick. Prabhu, 1 more. Now, he may also think that Prabhuji is so nice. But Krishna knows who is nice and who is wise. You understand this? This is how it is. So, there's a lot to do with motivation. Okay, so I don't remember what the discussion came up with.
Can we change our destiny according to free will? Can we change our destiny according to our free will?
Yeah, so you see your purpose should be genuine and honest, and your action should be proper. And then Krishna will do the needful. See, don't worry, Krishna is your best friend. He will help us. We are not alone on our life's journey. Krishna is there, GPS, he is there to help us. If you start listening to his voice and listening to devotees' advice, then slowly he will speak louder to you at every step, because he'll get confidence, he wants to follow. So then he'll guide actually. Okay? I think we should end because it's quite late.
Yes.
Sorry, bro.
It's quite late.
Hare
Next
Krishna.
time, Krishna will arrange.
Hare Krishna.
Especially thank you so much for your wonderful addressing, and you have given so many examples to understand us. Really, we are so fortunate to be here, bro, with us. Thank you so much, bro.
Thanks.
We have to show gratitude by saying Hare Krishna Mahamantra one time loudly. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you so much, bro. Keep coming. While coming to Tirupati, please have one session with us. Give your association to us. Hare Krishna.
Tirumala Venkateshwar Bhagwan ki
Jai.
Thank you.
Gracias, Mohan Prabhu ki Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki
Prabhupada ki Jai.